Hello and welcome to World of Tanks with me, Cricketwes. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Panther 88, new German Tier 8 premium medium tank. First impressions, I like it personally, my own opinion. Quite a lot of people don't, only because it doesn't get preferential matchmaking. Apparently some people prefer T44 over this, which I find hard to believe. But yeah, overall it hasn't gone down too well, apparently. But hey, I like it. Let's take a look at the armour profile. First of all, hull armour 80mm plus, sloping up 45 degrees, so only about 100mm equivalent thickness. Lower plate, however, 50mm, yeah, but slope back at about 75 degrees. So anything under a caliber of 150mm will just auto bounce off your lower plate, but who's going to shoot your lower plate when you've got this massive gaping hole to shoot at? Turret on paper, well, not that strong. 120 is really not that good, and it's completely flat. You can get some lucky auto bounce zones on the gun mantlet, which can actually be pretty troll. That has happened to me a few times. I've bounced a few shots off the gun mantlet. Turret sides 60mm from the front, if anything below a caliber of 180mm. So only the depth side will AP actually can pen these turret bits with. I can't remember what I was saying. I got completely sidetracked by my train of thought. Yeah, only depth side can pen the turret sides from the front, because that's massive slope of 82 degrees. But yeah, flat on, easy peasy, 60mm, no problem. With anything really above tier 5 can pen that. Side armour is actually not too bad. It's 50. It's less than the it's less well armed than the standard Panther tier 7 actually. Well, frontal hull wise at least. But yeah, side 50. So you can kind of side scrape in this, but then if people know where to shoot, they'll just shoot your tracks down here, which is about 200, 210, so anything above tier 8 really can penetrate that. But if they shoot this up a bit here, then that is an auto bounce angle for anything really above 70 degrees, which is pretty nice to know. Cupola, hard target to hit, but then this massive turret in the way, which people can just go straight through like a hot knife through butter. And the machine gun port actually apparently isn't a weak spot, because reasons, you know. Gun depression, actually I'll go into that later. I compared it to the Panther 2. Now the first reason, as I said a few minutes ago, excuse me, why people don't like this thing is because it doesn't get preferential matchmaking. The only reason why they say that is because they are comparing it to the FCM 50T heavy tank. Now the FCM 50T is not actually a heavy tank, it's a medium tank, but it's classed as a heavy tank by Wargaming, so that is the only sole reason why that gets preferential matchmaking. But to be honest, the FCM is kind of better than this. I'd get an FCM 50T over this any day of the week. But that doesn't go to say that this is a bad tank. This isn't. This is a pretty good tank. No, pretty good. It's good. It's not absolutely amazing. Best tier 8 medium in my opinion either goes to, yeah, Century Mark 1 probably, not just because I'm British. But yeah, equipment, I'll just go, actually no, I'll go into more detail about things. I don't know whether you can see this pop out menu, because sometimes tank inspector don't be so little screens. But it's the same 88mm L71 that you get on the Tiger at tier 7, and the same gun you get on the Panther 2, which is basically what this thing is. It's a Panther 2 without the top turret, that's pretty much it. Can't say fairer than that really. Engine, 600 horsepower, which is 100 horsepower less than the Panther 2, and it weighs a little bit less, I think, if I can recall correctly. but it's not that fast. It's got a power to weight ratio of about 12.7. Panther 2's got 12.9. It's still not very fast. Manoeuvrability, on the other hand, traverse speed 38 degrees, which is fairly good for a medium tank, it has to be said. I think the Panther 2's only got 36, with this is 2 degrees faster in traverse, but the top speed is 46 kph, which is, I think, the second worst of any tier 8 medium, with the Centurion Mark 1 being the slowest at 40. And this is joined worse with the STA-1 of Japan with 46 kph. Panther 2 goes, I believe, 55 kph. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it is 55 kilometers an hour. So obviously way faster in a straight line, at least, than this thing. So let's get into some statistics. This is with stock configuration, no equipment adding them up. Completely stock with 100% crew. This thing has a down. I don't know what's going on with those two. That's just tank inspector there thing. But yeah, stock 100% crew, 2,160. 2,100. I can't read today apparently. 2,176.4 damage per minute, which is roughly about 120 more than Panther 2. So it's not that much more, but it's still more, to be fair. Reload time, completely stock, no equipment, 6.6 seconds, with my equipment setup, which will be ventilation, medium tank caliber gun runner, and bird stabs. But you can swap the ventilation out for either coated optics, I find, or binocular telescope, if you're into your sort of scouting and view range. But you can get the reload of this thing down to 5.8 seconds, which, excuse me, if you have the same setup on the Panther 2, is 0.3 of a second faster, so that has much more DPM. Other than that, the guns are pretty similar, except from this carries 4 rounds left, so you've got to be a bit more careful with your ammo spendage, if that's a thing. Well, it surely is. Let's just go over. Cool. Manoeuvrability, as I said earlier, is better than the Panther 2, as you can see. Same with firing on the move. Turret traversing, a little bit worse, but you usually stop on aim. Accuracy, 0.3, very, very good. Very good. So the Panther 2. Both of these have got accurate guns, because, well, they are essentially the same gun. But the Panther 88 does have more DPM, and it is more accurate. So you do get your money's worth when you buy the Panther 88, in my opinion. Aim time 2.3 seconds. I think stock without any of the equipment it is 2.5, which is 0.2 of a second faster than the Panther 2's aim time, which again is pretty good. 600 horsepower engine. Panther 2 has got 700, as I mentioned briefly earlier, and a specific power of 12.78 horsepower per ton, which is exactly 2 horsepower per ton less than the Panther 2. It's not much difference, but the Panther 2 you can tell that it goes faster, mainly because it has a higher top speed, but still. Yeah, forward 46, Panther 2 55. Both of them have a reverse speed of 20, which is actually pretty good for a tier 8 medium. And yeah, armour, we've talked about that. And the matchmaking, as I briefly mentioned earlier, again, this does see tier 10, so it is essentially a normal tier 8 medium in that regard. Not like the T34-3 or the Type 59, or the FCM50T for that matter. The range of stock without ventilation or any crew skills, I believe, is 390, same as the Panther 2, so you can, if you want, fit coated optics. But I'm not really the believer in that view range OP stuff. Unlike my friends Zorba and Surfrosh. Signal distance is absolutely appalling, 586.5 meters. Compared to the Panther 2, it is 154 meters less, but it's only a radio. Camouflage, nothing for that yet, but apparently it's pretty good. I haven't seen much of that, but apparently it is actually pretty good, this thing's camo rating. So, as I said earlier, in my opinion, this is actually a decent tank. It's 7,300 gold, which is around about 3,000 less than your average tier 8 premium. They're all about 10,000 gold. And if you want to buy it in the gift shop, I think it's about €10 or £10 less, which is actually pretty good considering that this thing is actually a pretty good machine. It's good value for money, I can tell you that right now. Cruise skills, I haven't done that. Should be more prepared. Anyway, commander, you start off with either repairs or camouflage, and then you swap out force of sense, and then either go for repairs or camouflage. Your choice. Gunner, snapshot, or what was the other one? Nope, snapshot. It was the drive-by gun. And then either repairs or camouflage. Driver, either smooth ride or clutch braking. I'd personally go for smooth ride, get that gun a bit more accurate, and then repairs or camouflage. Radio operator, situational awareness to get that view range up, then repairs or camouflage. Can you see a theme? Yep. Load up, start off with either repairs or camouflage, and then swap them out for safe stowage, because this is German. The sides are made out of ammo racks. So if you get hit in the side anywhere along here where the turret is, you are likely to get damaged. I haven't been fully ammo racked in this yet, touch wood, but I suspect that day will come soon. So that's all the garage and stats stuff done with this thing. Yeah. So let's see some replays. And this is the first replay I have for you. I have a confession to make. That tank inspector, that I recorded that without the OBS microphone turned off. So apologies if there's any difference in microphone quality. I haven't played it back yet. Anyway, this is the first replay I have to show you. This was a first class game here on Eurolanka. It's been changed for quite a while now, so I'm not going to call it new Eurolanka. But yeah, I have camo on because it's a premium tank. I'm going to keep it, so no, I'm not. It's also a medium, so it does get a decent camo bonus. And it also gets very accurate cannon. Unfortunately, T44 pulled back just in time. Penetration on this gun, 203 I believe. Yep, 203, 240mm of alpha damage. I am using the vertical here, and it's an 8.5 replay so far. Numerous amount of dirt, I expect. Nice shot on the side of the T-71 there. Very accurate gun. Not that many of us in the forest at the moment, which is kind of unexpected. But hey, there's enough of us. Enemy team doesn't seem to have that many. We've only got the KV4, the archery, the charioteer. We've only got 5 tanks in the forest, so it seems. Flank round, rear of T-71. Easy peasy. Can I get the round? Not. He's backed off. He's missed. So kill number 1, 737 damage. And yeah, here's the accuracy. Barely any of that archery to hit. And straight inside. No problem. And that'll bounce because archery, Russia, it's pretty much wide bounce. Yeah, moving on now. I do have 6 sense, as you can see at the top. Moving around with this bulldog. Half decent acceleration twos for the outskirts of the forest. Sometimes artillery like to hide themselves in these sort of areas, but apparently not today. Found some decent spots over there, now to hide in. See if that bulldog can spot any targets for me. That KV4 earlier, just the AT-15. Go for a shot of the T-44. It's easier to target, softer target than an AT-15. Side of the Panther 2. Can run on that all day. Haven't got much armour from the front, but hey, just the side, that's just a bonus. And that one almost, yeah, I can't speak today. Almost certainly didn't get through. They're aiming for the weak spot of the AT-15, and it misses. Even though this gun has actually fairly good accuracy. Started with the object 416, however, easy peasy. Frying pan of doom. And then I missed that shot on the AT-15 again. And then object 416. Again, straight through, nice high roll, 272. Cupola the AT-15, can I get him this time? Third time lucky. Nope. Artillery just wiped out that T-44. Bounce off the 416, because Russia again, I expect. Now can I get the AT-50? I'm all the way in, yep. So 4 times the charm, I guess. RWZ 111 pushing up into a super version and hitting the Panther 2 and the STA-1 and the Baltic. He's on 407 health because reasons. Meanwhile, I had shut around the north of the map now, I'm in the southeast. It's east from my perspective, it's north of everything else, yeah. Aim fully on the super version's weak spot. That shot I think went low. Well, except it didn't, it went high for bounce. And that shot's hit the house for reasons. Trying to get another shot off on the super version, but it's not going to happen. This moment in time, 10 shots, well hits, 10 shots hits for sure. 2.2k damage, 2 kills, so not bad. I am going to make a decent amount of profit, because it is a tier 8 premium and these do make quite a nice profit, especially if you do over 2000 damage. You usually get about 60k, 40, 50, 60k in this. You can do about 2000 damage. And this year from 2, I didn't pen that shot earlier off the side because, well, yeah, obvious reasons. And then he hits me on the move and high rolls because that's surprising actually. Because reason, but then I can just out deep for the impact and so I push up. Except I get hit by bosses, so I don't push up because. I don't know, I apologise for all these bosses, but it's been a long time since I've done one of these sort of videos. Go for a shot of the bosses, but he's behind the ridgeline. So push up and go artillery hunting, which is always nice. Borsig is getting absolutely wrecked, so it's got the camping back, should have been Borsig, can't ban him, but hey. His team is terrible, my team is decent. And I've had a decent game. There goes Borsig, and surprise artillery, except I have his butt, which is always. And running speed, totally worth it. 163 down to 397. I don't care. That was totally worth it. Anyway, let's see the results. And here are the results for that game. As I said, first class, got a fighter medal, destroyed 4 or 5 enemy tanks, 1 battle, 4 of them. Very nice. Duelist, destroy at least 2 enemy vehicles, damage to your vehicle. Don't need the fire for effect, that's obvious. And bruiser for damaging or destroying 5 modules, at least 5, but those tokens have no red cares button there. So if we sort by XP, I came out on top by quite a fair amount, 1096, 863. Top on damage by 600, yeah. Very good DPM on this tank, so you've got to put that to use. I don't know why only some of the tanks are conversion, but that's not that important. Detailed report now. 469 spotting. I wasn't that aggressive actually, I was quite passive, with only 390 meter view range. And yeah, there's the profit, 74,000. Cricketwes doing 3,000 damage and a bit of spot damage as well. And there's everything. I don't know what happened there. And yeah, first one of the day with premium account, 1644 base experience without any multipliers apart from the premium account multiplier. So 1100 base XP is very nice indeed. Let's go on to our next replay. And this is our second replay, or my second replay, that I'm going to show you. In this game I am platooned up with Zorapop, he's in his Iron 3, and Joachim Alpine, who's from Circ, and he's in his Panther 88, and Joachim is actually the guy who got me this Panther 88, which is why it has a death band on. And in this game I don't have camo, because this was actually played before the last replay. This was in this game was played in December, the last one. It was in January this month. So tier 10 game, starting good. Great. 2 out of 3 pen against tier 10s. However, some of them do actually seem quite soft. 50B, he's got a weak turret. B100, well, it's fairly tough. M60, that's just a pattern. Object 907 is pretty troll actually. And then you just got TW100, yeah, no one cares. And then you got tier 9, tier 8. Roughly about, more or less, about half the team is tier 8 on each side. So it is actually one of those rare occasions where the matchmaker has actually been quite balanced. This being a tier 10 game, going to be quite passive, so are my platoon mates. Going to let the big tier 10s go up and, well, fight for themselves. And, well, let them take the hits, needed damage, because 2.4k damage per minute is astonishingly good at tier 8. Yeah, it was pretty good for tier 9 actually. So yeah, I can't get any shots done here, and this game, well, it sort of shows off the accuracy of the gun mainly. That's no clues to anything yet, right? Apart from that shot, of course. That shot, well, that shell didn't like me. Okay, that he didn't want to hit the target. He just wanted it to explode on the floor. Yeah, that's why every shot was one. No shot flops. Gun. No, 50B and an M60 to the right of me. Blocked by cover. Oh, really? So, there's the accuracy of the gun. If I was in an equivalent tier 8 medium, say T44, or maybe even a Centurion, those shots might not hit. So I did turn the turret and snapshot basically. Well, our T54 one just got its day room, just quite a lot of health. Can I get the last shot on this M60? Not quite. BK7201K. Quite a lot of Clan War reward tanks in this game. We got 2 on our team. Object 97, BK7201K. The enemy team have I thought they had 3%, but no, they have 2. Yeah, a couple of snapshots on the side of the VK4502A, but then I can just get tracks back up. He tries to side scrape, but I know that thing is quite bad armour for a tank, and it's not even got good frontal armour for a tank. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not very good at commentating, in case you haven't already noticed. So let the heavy tanks deal with that VK, and now it's time to push up to deal with 110 and the 907. Trying to see if I can get a shot on the 907, but he doesn't seem to want to poke out. And then he takes a VK to the face. Any second. Oh no, he doesn't. I completely forgot about this game, apparently, even though I watched it about 20 minutes ago. Just, yeah, thinking. Anyway, Joachim gets a kill on that guy. I've done 99 damage. I don't know why I didn't take that shot. I just, I hope that it hit the closer part of the pike to me. And then this was just pure derp. Can't say more than that. Yeah, I don't know why I shot then. Yeah, we sort of wrecked that modern 10 a bit. I don't know why I fired as early as I did. I don't know, it could have just been theoretical dirt, even though I'm feeling theoretical. So yeah, we're heading back to base. The western flank has been completely destroyed. I've done 99 damage. Got no kills. Joachim's done some damage, got 2 kills. Zoro's done some damage and got no kills as well. So god damn it, kill steal. Kill steal, idiot. God damn it. But hey, it's the damage that gives you credits and XP. Except kills gives you more XP and damage, because reasons. So yeah, speed, power of this tank not that good, as you could just see there. Up hills it does tend to struggle. But this next sort of replay work. Yeah, this next sort of section of the battle, I guess you'd call it. It just demonstrates the accuracy of this gun, really. Two guys in the cap. Well, one of them wasn't even. Conway's finished off Yokin, and look at this shot. If I was in a T-44 though, which Zoro probably is adamant that the T-44 is better tank than this, that if I was in a T-44 there, that shot would not have landed. No way. No way, Jose. Sorry for the shot on the M103 from the front. Rarely gonna pen that, even if I do hit the lower plate. That shot, yeah, that did miss because I only had about a pixel to aim at. But then this shot, that shot, I have no idea. This shot, that shot, yeah. Yeah. Reasons, I don't know. My brain is failing me today. But yeah, we wrecked that Conway, E100 wrecks that resume Panther. And, well, Charlie 100 side armor is troll. Yeah. Yeah. And then this M103 just decided to go. And I've no idea how that shot bounced, I've no idea where it went into his turret. Even though I was aiming at the side. Shot on the side of the turret, pull back. Quite decent reverse speed actually, 20 kph on this M103 goes near, and I tried to trap him but failed. Did nice damage. And he gets wrecked by the VK. That's 2,000, just short of 2,800 damage. In a tier 10 game now, I've only shot one. And this shot, I don't know how I survived that. That ISU should have killed me there and then. 50 mils of sidearm, and he's got 86mm of penetration with his high explosive shells. But as you can see, he did hit me in the spacing of the armour right there. So that shot, yeah. If I was in a T-44 there, that shot would probably not have hit. And I don't know why I didn't just try and kill that Panther, but hey, if I did, I probably wouldn't have bounced that shot. I got incredibly lucky with that shot bouncing. If that IS-3 had the Top Gun, the BL9 Top Gun, I have no idea how that bounced. I looked on Tank Inspector and the maximum for roughly that thing is 181 mil. So yeah, I don't really know. But hey. Well, he gets his payback because he bounced off his side. But yeah, that was a pretty good game, I think it's fair to say. 3,200 damage in a tier 10 game. Bottom tier in a Panther 88. Not as bad as you think. And here are the results for that game. Yep, that was my Xft game, as I said earlier. 5 for Reflecting Bruiser, because well, they're fairly easy to get these days. Confederate medal, yep, did quite a lot of damage, and I only got a kill for it. And Spartan, because that poor IS-3 who pants off my. I almost feel sorry for the guy, but then again, I don't really. Yeah, that was a fairly good game, I think it's fair to say. 1,300 base XP, 200, well, almost, yeah, over 200 more than the next player, which was a VK. He had a pretty good game, to be fair. And I actually got second on damage after that VK, which was pretty good. The whole platoon. Mizor and Yokum did come in the top 5. Yokum down there. Not doing too much damage, but he got a couple of kills for it, and most of the targets he were shooting at was higher tier targets. To be fair, their team wasn't really that good, looking at the damage comparisons. Yeah. Look at that, I mean, our top 4. 4.5k, 3.2, 3.2, 2.3, 2.6, 2.5, 2.4, 2. Yeah. I think it's fair to say we did have the better team. Then that's how you win games, I suppose. So to sum up the Panther 88, in my opinion, it is a good tank. I mean, there are worse. You could be driving well, in my opinion, the T-44 is a worse tank, even though it does have better maneuverability. That's about all it's got going for it against this. It's a Panther 2 that makes money, this tank, and the Panther 2 is not a great tank, but it's a good tank, in my opinion. And that's pretty much all I can say about it. It's not as good as an FCM 50T. If you were going for either this or an FCM 50T, go for the FCM, even though this is £10 cheaper. The FCM is, I believe, about £30. This is only about 20, 21. Then again, it is a medium, and it doesn't get preferential matchmaking. But yeah, this is a good tank. I don't see why anyone would have give this thing such a bad reputation, because it's not bad. It's pretty good. Top tier, especially, this thing is fantastic, and in tier 10 games, as you've just seen, it is pretty good as well. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. If you want to send me your own replays, the email will be in the description. Hopefully some more videos coming soon, if I have the time. Sorry for not putting out any videos other than stream highlights the past few weeks, but I have been incredibly busy with school and exams and stuff. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.